Notion just released an update that makes scheduling a Notion calendar so much easier, and some other updates. Doing it manually in Notion calendar was always very tedious, but now with this update it won't get easier. So in this video I will present you this new feature and all the other news. For those who don't know me, my name is Leon and I'm verified by Notion with all of their 3 badges and the admin certificate, and here are the latest Notion updates. In this chapter I want to tell you about the new scheduling with the personal agent. As of now I can only tell you what this is about because I saw this in the changelog on how this works, but I currently can't access it myself. But I will put you the link of the release video, which is about 19 seconds long, in the video description down below, so you can either watch it after the video and first listen to me, or you can now click pause and then watch the video and come back. So what this allows you to do is, in the personal agent, you can mention a time frame, like for example this week. Then you can mention all the other people, for example from your workspace, and then you can also tell it the duration of the meeting, like for example 30 seconds. An example could be schedule a meeting with XYZ member of my workspace for 30 minutes this week, or find a space in my calendar where I can meet with person XYZ for 30 minutes this week. And then the agent goes into all the people's calendar and there tries to find 3 spots where all people have time available. As I just said, when the agent is finished, it will give you 3 different spots where it fits for everyone. Then you can decide on one spot that you like more, and the agent will then schedule an event and invite all the other people. So when I have access to this feature and can test it myself, I will definitely mention it in another video and show you a personal example with it. But for now, what I saw in the video in the changelog, this is very convenient because you don't have to write Slack messages. So when does it fit for you, or email back and forth. You can just ask the agent to look into all the people's calendar in a specific time frame and find spots for a specific duration to schedule a event/meeting. But if you want to personally look at this video, I will link it, as I just said, in the video description down below. The second news is that we now have private Slack channels available. Actually, I don't know why my Slack is not connected, but if you have your Slack connected, you will then also have the option to have a trigger that is based on a private or in a private channel. So this was actually a very requested feature after Custom Agents launched, because when Custom Agent launched, it was only available to work with public channels in Slack. Now it's also possible to do it with private channels. So if you want to create a custom agent based on a private Slack channel, now you can do it. By the way, one small thing that I would like you to let me know in the comments down below is, should I go more in depth on every news? Then post 1 in the comments. If everything is good how it is, just write 2 in the comments. Or if I keep it a bit narrower and just scratch on every single news, then write 3, and by the numbers I know what I should do, what you prefer, and then adapt this news format to your wishes. The next news is all around new models. In the personal agent, you also now have Kimi K2.6 available if you want. For custom agents, we now have Opus 4.7, and we have 2 new small models. We have Gemini, GPT 5.4 mini, or an even cheaper version, ChatGPT 5.4 Nano, which is very cheap in the cost. It's 1 out of 5. So if you have a very easy workflow that you need a model for, then for example choose this one. Now for the personal agent, of course, Opus 4.7 is also available, but as I said, besides Opus 4.7, there is also another model, which is Kimi K2.6, which is now also available in the personal agent. One reminder that I want to give you: for the personal agent, because there is also Sonnet from Anthropic beside Opus, is because the personal agent is free. I would always go for the most powerful model in your personal agent because, as I said, it's not token based, it's included in your plan. So you don't have to pay by token. So for that, always choose the smartest model. Update number 4 is actually in your settings. So open your settings and there you will find this new section called Mail and Calendar. And there you can find all your related emails to Notion Mail, as well as all your connected email/calendars to Notion Calendar. If you want to add an email address, for example, to Notion Mail, you can also do it from here, and same with Notion Calendar. For update number 5, we need to switch to the library, and here we got this new agents section. Here you can see all my different agents, as well as the mock-up agent that I created for showcasing some things. And basically here now in the library, you also have custom agents. And I think this overview is very nice, especially if you have a bunch of agents in your workspace. The last update, again, is something I want to talk you through, and it's that Claude managed agents come to Notion. If you search for Claude managed agents in Notion, you will find this subpage on the Notion website. Currently, as I said, it's not available, but if you click here, you can join the waitlist. From what I understand, please correct me if I got something wrong, it means that you can share with these managed agents your existing task database. So you can assign tasks to managed agent directly in your already existing task database, which is very convenient. This also means that these agents have access to all the related information, like for example docs, meeting notes, and so on, which makes them in terms of context so powerful. And we all know in terms of AI, context is king. And in this way, because it works in your existing task database and has access to all the relation, it has all the context. This also means that everything that Claude is doing is in your workspace and not in someone's local files or in a Claude chat. It's literally in your workspace where all the other work lives. Now, these managed agents are meant as an addition to your custom agents in Notion. Notion says that the custom agents are doing the busy work, like for example, when a client email comes in, to add this email to the email database and link it to the right client database entry. Another use case, for example, for a custom agent is when you switch the status in the content database to upload to create a YouTube description for you and paste it in the upload toggle, just as an example for a custom agent. But on the other hand, Claude will then do the thinking and the coding. So these managed agents are primarily relevant to coding and software, like for example, to fix a bug. If you want to have a complete video, a complete breakdown on these managed agents when they drop in Notion, let me know in the comments down below and I will make a dedicated video about it. But there you have it, a complete overview over the latest news. In the latest news video, there was also a major AI release that you don't want to miss. So if you want to learn more about this, watch this video over here. Stay consistent. See you.